The Detroit Lions continue their NFL roster shuffle.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes?
Yes, I did. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Gridiron Blitz. My name is Derek, and on this channel, we do all things Detroit Lions. We also do some NFL game and college game live streams as well. So if you do decide to subscribe, you guys could hit that notification bell and set it to your preference. Now, I really usually don't do this, but we are about 20 subscribers away from 17,000. So if you like the content, please subscribe or consider subscribing. Help me get to 17,000. That would be awesome. For the third day in a row, the Detroit Lions NFL roster continues to shuffle with Tuesday, the 53-man roster being unveiled, and then Wednesday, the practice squad. During that time on Wednesday, they cut tight end DERRN and safety Dean Marlowe. And Detroit Lions fans, we knew that they were going to try to bring them back. There's a little game they had to play. They did it a couple years ago, I think with Logan Thomas, where they cut them in hopes of getting them back. Well, they did. They got both Dean Marlowe and tight end DERRN back. In addition to that, they wind up cutting some guys that were on their practice squad yesterday for some coming in. They cut 4 guys from the practice squad to add 4 more, and they officially added quarterback Steven Montez to the practice squad. Tim Boyle and Da'Shawn Hand was moved to the injured reserve list. Now, I feel bad for Tim Boyle because not only did he have a pretty good showing during the offseason, but he hurt his hand in the final preseason game. So now he's going to be sidelined. They said for 6 to 8 weeks, and that is going to be unfortunate, but hopefully he can come back better than ever. As far as Da'Shawn Hand, I really don't know what the problem is with Da'Shawn Hand, but he must be a phenomenal talent to be able to continue to make it on this roster and being placed on the injured list. It's been year after year after year, at least that Austin Bryant was able to step up and make the active roster, and now it was a game between Da'Shawn Hand and Austin Bryant. We need both of those guys, but Da'Shawn Hand has been placed on the injured reserve list. The Detroit Lions signed to the practice squad Jesse L. I really don't want to butcher that last name. I got a few ideas of what it is, but I don't want to mess that up. Quarterback Steven Montez, cornerback Parnell Motley, tight end Jacob Pinkney, tight end Zane Z? I'm not going to mess that up either. They released from the practice squad outside linebacker Rashawn Berry, nose tackle Miles Brown, tight end Elise Mack, and running back Dietrich Mills. The NFL is a very tough business. Initially, all the running backs that we saw in the preseason, we had 6 of them on the roster, the 3 on the active roster, and then the 3 on the practice squad. And Dietrich Mills completed that circuit of running backs. He had a pretty decent showing, but I guess it came down between him and Craig, and I guess it's good to know that we all believed in Craig Reynolds and saw what he could do. I saw what Mills could do too. They decided to keep Reynolds over Mills, and he is now not on the team anymore. Elise Mack and those guys are also gone. It's unfortunate because you have pretty decent showings in the offseason, but Dan Campbell said it many times that if it wasn't on this team, it would be somewhere else. Hopefully those guys can make somebody's practice squad or something like that. And speaking of practice squad, former Detroit Lion Jelani Tavai winds up on the New England Patriots practice squad. He was signed the day after he was cut by the Detroit Lions to the New England Patriots. Now, for those of you who don't know, Matt Patricia is back with New England. He's like some type of coach's assistant or something. So Jelani Tavai will have to see Matt Patricia in some capacity, but he doesn't have to worry about being coached by Matt Patricia because he is no longer a coach. Some type of, I don't know, like office assistant, something he's doing over there. He had to go home to daddy after he lost his job in Detroit. I'm really okay with these moves. We got our tight end back, and we also signed another 2 to the practice squad. So that's okay with me. Mac was solid. He was a pretty decent blocker, but unfortunately, he is going to go out the door. I think the kicking competition is still a thing because Zane is on the practice squad. Now, it's kind of funny that they brought back Zane instead of Bullock, because Zane has just been terrible to me, but we will see. My name is Derek. This is the Gridiron Blitz. Leave your thoughts on the shuffled practice squad roster and the bringing back of tight end DERRN and safety Dean Marlowe. We need all the safety help we can get, so it was no surprise that that Dean Marlowe was going to come back. TJ Hockenson was the only tight end on the roster for a day, so I know that had to be a lonely place, but we've got DERRN back, and DERRN spent some time with Detroit early, and he was solid. He really was. Went over to the Browns and then I think spent some time with the Texans as well, and he was solid, man. So welcome back, Darren Fells. Welcome back, Dean Marlowe. Leave it in the comments below. How do you feel about the roster shuffle? And you guys take care. I'll see you in the next video.